All right, this is the Vespa that I bought for 800 bucks and just brought it into the garage because it got a little bit dark outside. So I just took the carburetor out and drained the gas tank. So just gonna do a little tutorial, a little run through on what you need to do in order to take the carburetor off and drain the gas. So first thing that you need to remove, there's two screws right here, and then you also take off this vacuum line. You take off this gas line. Mine was pretty old and broken, so kind of had to cut it. I'm just gonna X-Acto knife it right there. And you also have to take care of the electric wiring right there, the choke. And finally, the throttle cable, which is connected in that little contraption there. So, and that. So, once you do all of those steps, you take the carburetor off, and there's these three screws here. Screw 1, screw 2, screw 3. Take those off, use some carburetor cleaner. This entire thing comes off. You basically just spray it in there, do it in a little bit bucket or something because it gets pretty nasty, a bunch of gas and carb cleaner going everywhere. And then you also, there's two jets inside of the carburetor. You want to unscrew those jets with a flathead screwdriver, and you want to look at them up in the light and make sure that you can see light through the idle jet, because modern gasoline clogs the idle jet. So you want to spray the carb cleaner in the idle jet, make sure that, maybe even stick a needle in it if you have to. This scooter sat for like 2 years, so the idle jet was really clogged. Definitely needed a good cleaning. So once you're done with that, pop the carburetor back in place, and you're going to want to drain the entire gas tank. So took the gas out of here. Basically, there's two lines. There's the fuel line and the vacuum line. The top one here is the fuel line. The bottom one is the vacuum line. So you're going to want to put the fuel line into a bucket, the end of the fuel line, and then the vacuum line, you're going to want to suck on it, because that is how the gasoline is going to come out of the fuel line, because the fuel line only lets gasoline out when the engine is on, so you sucking on the vacuum line mimics the engine. So once I put the carburetor on and fill this up with a tank of gas, it should hypothetically start right up.